What are the levels of scrutiny for equal protection rights? Imagine a world where laws treat everyone exactly the same, no matter who they are. That's what the Equal Protection Clause aims for. But how do courts decide if a law is fair or not? That's where the levels of scrutiny come into play. These are standards courts use to check if a law that treats people differently is justified. They help protect your rights by making sure discrimination isn't just accepted without question. There are three main levels of scrutiny. The highest and toughest one is called strict scrutiny. It applies when a law involves groups like race, religion, or national origin. When courts see these, they ask if the law serves a very important reason, called a compelling government interest. Plus, they check if the law is the least restrictive way to reach that goal. If it doesn't meet both these tests, the law is usually struck down. Next is intermediate scrutiny. This is used for cases involving gender or legitimacy, which means whether someone was born to married parents. Here, the government must show that the law serves an important reason and that it is closely related to that reason. It's less strict than strict scrutiny but still requires a good connection between the law and its purpose. The third level is called rational basis review. This is the most relaxed standard. It applies to laws that don't involve suspect groups, like economic rules or age restrictions. The government only needs to show that the law is rationally related to a legitimate goal. If it is, courts usually uphold the law. Understanding these levels helps you see how courts decide if laws are fair or unfair. For example, if a law discriminates based on race, it must meet strict scrutiny, which is very hard for the government to do. But if a law affects economic activity, courts tend to uphold it unless it's clearly unreasonable. The Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment protects against unfair treatment by state governments. Courts have also extended similar protections to the federal government through the Fifth Amendment's Due Process Clause. This means your right to equal protection is protected from unfair laws by both state and federal authorities. Knowing these levels can help you understand how courts evaluate claims of discrimination. If you believe a law treats you unfairly based on race, gender, or other protected traits, the level of scrutiny applied will show how strong your legal case might be. Suspect classification refers to groups like race or religion that get the highest level of protection. Quasi-suspect classification includes groups like gender, which get intermediate scrutiny. The term compelling government interest means a very important reason for a law, while substantially related, means a close connection between the law and its goal. Rationally related means a reasonable link between the law and a legitimate purpose. This system makes sure that laws are fair and that discrimination is challenged effectively. It's a way courts balance government interests with protecting individual rights under the law.